What's going on, guys? How's it going? And welcome back to the next episode. And boy, wait till you see the time and the dedication. I'm talking dedication that has been put into this. The preparation for this next episode has been absolutely ridiculous. I'm just going to go over everything. First off, in the last episode, I left you guys with this half finished. It's now done. And we kind of got Oviraptor. I just threw in there to tame whenever I find another egg for him. But anyway, this is finished. It's working great. I've chopped down every tree in the immediate area and been mowing down just everything, to be honest. Because, hey, what's nature when you got to build a house? And right here we have our 3K health level 246 Dimorphodon because, hey, I got bored and he flew over my head. So, you know we got a bullet to the face. We got our beaver. We got our Doedic. Still have not found anyone that spawned triple digits. Still, to this day, have not. Went ahead and got ourselves, there was a 140 deer just running around. Went ahead and tamed him up to get thatch for all the farming that has been done up to this point. Everything's been leveled up a ton, including myself. We actually hit level 99. Went ahead and ran around for a couple hours doing some drop hunting. Got this really good apprentice flak chest piece. Really good. And got this really good chitin helmet. And really nothing else crazy besides that. Here's everything if you guys want to look at it. I got a few things, but nothing that's just, you know, ridiculous or it's not a pump action shotgun. The whole time that all of this was going on, I made 3 or 4 metal runs and went ahead and had 4 furnaces running for a good, I'm going to say probably 4 hours. I had 4 furnaces running for 4 hours straight, just cooking metal. And went around, gathered crystal, got oil, got silica pearls, raided I don't know how many beaver dams over there, the big ones. And yeah, had to move all the stuff over here. But it's all organized. There's all that. You guys can kind of see what we went ahead and got. That's just from all the farming that we did. All of the metal cooking that took place. Beaver dam supplies, enough to make some gasoline and stuff like that. We can make electronics. Here is all the metal. Metal and the crystal. Good Lord. We should be fine. Shouldn't have to get any more metal to make anything we're going to do in today's episode. With the exception of the Indie Forge, which will be later on. I'm not farming another drop of metal. Got this all filled up and went ahead in here. We got all this. You know, nothing's really changed besides just a lot and a holy amount of farming. But here is what it was all for. The preparations has been made. We got 159 wooden walls, 55 stone foundations, and just some other stuff. Plan is I want stone foundation and then I want wooden walls. I just like how they look. Anyway, I got enough crystal. The reason I was farming crystal was to make generators, make all the technical stuff, which we will be doing in today's episode. But I also did it to be able to make greenhouse windows because I want to have a view out here. Uneven terrain is going to make this interesting. But I got a plan and I believe it can be done. So let's go ahead and get started with it. I want to kind of do, I don't really know what I want to do, but I have an idea in my head and that's just kind of what we're going to go with. All right. So what I'm wanting to do here is I want to try and like level this thing out, but I'm not necessarily sure how to do that. If I need to go farm like pillars and shit like that, I can, but I'm trying to just get an idea of what I'm trying to do here. I want to get as close to the edge as I can to have a good view and all that stuff, but at the same time I need it to be level. Okay, so I think this area that we're walking on right now is going to be the front main area with all the windows looking right out here, because I can get right here close and it's within reason flat to this area over here. I do have it enabled to where I can clip into terrain, which should help with the chaos that this will inevitably bring because I am no builder by any means. Okay, we got a good start. I like this enough not to immediately pick it up. Let's gonna kind of take a step back And I can change these to a block, which don't know which one looks better, but I like this. This is good enough for me for the time being. We can probably expand this a little bit in the future. I'm gonna have it 2 stories, so I may just put the windows up top to kind of try to combat issue of, oh, if I switch it to a block, it goes down farther. Let's go ahead and just keep putting these around like so, and I'm gonna do some triangle foundation stuff in a second that I want to mess around with. I think we're just gonna have a walkway going over here, maybe put a tower up right there. Wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Am I gonna be able to snap something to this all the way across, or is this as far as I can go since there's a hole here? Maybe want to kind of go like this a little bit. Okay, so here's kind of what I've got put down so far. I'm kind of working on somewhat of a tower over here. We're trying to work with the terrain. Okay, so that looks pretty clean and pretty good right there. I'm trying to just find a way to connect these, and that seems to be one of the best that I have found. The only problem is, can you put walls on ceilings? Or is that just going to be an open floor plan? Like open air is what I would like to know. Okay, you can. Alright, so we'll be good. Since we can't build any further this direction for some godforsaken reason. Let me just double check that we can't go any further. I don't know why. It's not that far of a drop off right here. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to. We can right there, but yeah, anyway, I think maybe stone gate and this be the entrance, possibly. Well, let's just go ahead and make this look good by doing that all the way down in the floor. And let's go get the dino gate. Kind of see what we can do with getting this placed. Like half and half, like split the difference here, or how are the walls going to work with this whole situation? Are they going to be clipping through it? That's going to be my fear. It's going to look stupid. So we're going to wait to put that until we get the walls done. But we'll put the dino gate right in here. Might do some skylights when it comes to the roof. But for right now, I say let's just go ahead and make some windows real quick, because I like how they look. Okay, so I replaced the entire exterior with triangle foundations because I've been playing with this for the last 30 minutes. This is the only way I can see this actually working. So this is just what's happening. And there's going to be, according to what I can see, there's going to end up being one weirdly like clip spot, if you will, where it's going to start clipping. But at the end of the day, I don't know what else to do. I've toyed around 3 different ways to do it, and this is just about the best I can come up with. So yeah, what I mean by getting a little bit messed up is there is going to end up being some overlap right here. One little bit of overlap, but it's not horrible. So we're just going to go with it. I may just go straight floors on the bottom. Or I'm at least going to do it for now. And if I want to switch out some of the walls in the future, whenever we get towards the end of this, then so be it. But I'm getting some walls up right now. Well, whenever you have the gate up, you're not going to be able to see it. It's only whenever you open it. So I think for the time being, that's just going to be, it is what it is. From what I can tell, that's just going to kind of be just about the best I can do in this situation. Well, we are definitely starting to get somewhere. Oopsie. Yeah, this is starting to look a lot better. So that's good. It is starting to look better. I'm going to have to put a double door right here to get to fix this whole mess that's going on, or a double door just door frame up. However, this looks very good. It's center. That's a big thing. It's centered. And we have windows looking out the other side as well. We made too many walls, to be honest with you. And I don't know what this is going to be yet. It could be a flyer landing zone or where the Indie Forge goes eventually, possibly. I don't know. And I don't know what that little corner weird spot is. But this is just kind of what we're working with. And at this point, shit, it is what it is. There we go. Got the... Well, that was a mistake. I did not consider that. I like that. I like how that looks. It's an open feel to it, but it's big enough where I can fit through and go over here. And yeah, all around, I'm happy with that. So be it. Whatever we end up doing over there, in any case, I like how that turned out at least. And I think we're going to go with stone ceilings. I just like the difference and kind of the breakup of it. And if we don't do that, also when we're upstairs, the floor isn't going to be able to kind of break it up, and it's just going to be a lot of wood. So I'm thinking it's time for a stone run and a wood run because we're out of both. We are drained dry of everything besides thatch and fiber. All right, well, we got enough of these made that we should be good for the time being. And whenever we get over here around the edges, we're going to have to make triangle ones anyway to get this to work correctly, I believe. Yeah, we'll end up having to do that. So, yeah, I think we're getting somewhat close. Somewhat. Is that? No, this is a full one right here. Yeah. No issues yet. I think we'll be able to get by with not having to do any pillars of any kind. So that will be amazing. Okay. Well, the roof is done at least. And I think we might at least just wait to finish all of this. Like the second story, it's not really needed right now because the second story is going to be like all the luxury stuff and things of that sort. And downstairs, I plan on it just being functional, like work and all this stuff, smithy and the fabricator, generator, fridges, stuff like that. So we don't want that on the top anyway. So I think for the time being, until we figure out what we want to do with that and what we want to do up there, this is good and functional. That's what we need, and we have to get down a fabricator. We need electricity, we need fridges. I've put this off just because I've been waiting to do this for so long, and it's definitely time to get down all the stuff that an actual base has. We need stuff to be able to make things. And the moment that I have been grinding for, let's go ahead and take our bird over here next to our boxes. And it is time, my friends, to make smithy, fabricator, chem bench, if we can. I don't even know. We'll have to see. All right, so we got 2 smithies. Let's go and get a Fabby down. We're gonna need the spark powder for that. Let's go ahead and get what we need to make it. Just go ahead and make one of those guys. Then everything else is gonna be made inside the fabricator, actually. All right. Let's go ahead and come in here and we'll put these guys down. Let's see, is that in the wall about as close as it can be? That's good enough for me. Alright, well, my headset died while it was recharging. I went ahead and did a crystal run, went and got some oil, and went ahead and got some organic polymer up there from the penguins while we were at it, just because I know we're going to need all of this. I also, let's see, put down a forge to get some gas. We can go ahead and come over here. We're going to be throwing a lot of this into the fabricator, but it'll be fine. let's go ahead and put this in here, and let's see. What is the first thing? Well, electronics we're going to have to make, and then go ahead and get a generator down. Is going to be one of the first things, and the fridges are not too bad. Even the chem bench, I mean, it's 250 electronics. All right, so let's go and throw this in here, turn it on, and we're going to go ahead and make, let's see, how much for this? We need 10 for that, and then 10. Let's go ahead and do 20 electronics really quick. Oh, it feels so good to be getting all this done. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and put down our 2 smithies. Oh, perfect placement. Perfect placement. Got those guys done. And I know I can stack them like books on a bookshelf, but I like how that looks a little bit better. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a generator. And we need poly for the fridge. So let's go ahead and move over some poly. Go and make 1 fridge. And then let's go ahead and make, let's see, 10 more of that. We're going to make 2 fridges. And the generator's going to go right there. We could put the fridges right here, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it's kind of close to the door whenever we come in. We're going to be having some breeding done out there and all the eggs. This seems like a pretty fitting spot for it. Not sure where the snap point is for this guy, so I think for the time being, we're just going to put the fridges down real quick. Yep, sound good. And we're actually going to make it to where we can fit 3 at one point or another. So we're just going to do this like so, to where we can have 3 at some point. And I hate this because I can't see anything. Well, for the time being, I believe this is going to be good enough. So let's just do that. And that's good for the time being. Whenever the time comes, we can take it across to the chem bench, which we'll put like right here or something like that. Sweet Heavenly Father, I couldn't stand to not do it. We now have the chem bench and the industrial cooker. And I just now remembered, after all that grinding, there's still the grill to worry about, which I'm not sure if I even have enough to do it, but we will learn it anyway, and we will... Oh, looky there, we need the grill. We can get the grill too. Chem bench can go on either side of this. Probably put the chem bench right here, and then we're going to have the cooker right here and shoot some water pipes out the back, because there's water right down over this edge. You don't have to go all the way to the bottom, thankfully. So I believe we'll probably just put it right here. There we go. Look how nice that is. Perfect. Look how pretty that is. It's unpowered, so you know, it is what it is. I think what we'll probably end up doing is I'm going to try to take this up to the roof. Maybe. I don't know. This is going to be a headache either way. I'm just kind of praying that it goes where it's supposed to, because I cannot see a thing. Okay, all we had to do is relog, and that in fact does not go across. So we're good now. Everything's good. That is connected. That's connected. That only needs gas. Our cooker, let's see. The cooker, does it only need water? Burns gasoline. All right. Everything needs gas. Okay, so it apparently has to be snapped to a irrigation pipe. So that means that it's time to make some pipes and go down there and start placing them upwards. And let's see if we can crawl up here and try to get this somewhat lined up. Let's make it look as clean as possible. And we just go ahead and start coming up. I don't remember if you have to have a tap or not in the water I don't do this. I don't use irrigation pipes. I mean, I just don't do it. So this is all whole new thing for me. I've not done this in so long because the last, I don't know how long I played Ark. It's been PvP and nobody uses plants anymore. Not really. I mean, turrets are your primary way that you do everything. And to make this as, you know, smooth as possible, we're going to try to hug the ground just to at least attempt to make this not be an eyesore. Oh, there's the stone pipe intake. Don't know why I didn't see that. Forgot that that was a thing. Let's go put the intake down here. Yep. Can we put it out the other side? There we go. I forgot all the pipes turn blue. All right. Got water. And finally, there we go. Let's see. Are we good now? Not irrigated. My rear. And finally, there we go. Refresh connection. And it is irrigated. There we go. It's finally filling up. This has been a show. Getting all this done. Let me just show you a little bit. It's been holy Moses. And we could have made it nicer looking with the flexible pipes, which I forgot were a thing. But you know, I really don't care. Alright, while we're making some more gas to start and fill everything up, let's go ahead and start making some storage boxes. Which, of course, from the looks of it, we need more wood. Yay. Well, let's go ahead and give the old grill a little test. Let's see what happens here. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these in action, so I'll be interested to see. Okay, it cooks a bunch at a time. And would you looky there, we have storage for days. Got, yeah, that looks great. There is one little thing I would like to be able to make really quick like. The fridges are sticking through the wall. I didn't even notice that they were sticking through the wall. I thought they were snapping to the wall. Nope, they were snapping to the edge of the foundation. Well, isn't that just great? Oh, that looks awesome. Well, alrighty guys, I think that's going to end today's episode. Before the episode even started, I had about 5 hours of grinding in, and then on camera, air quotes, when we needed to get all the extra silica pearls like trunks and polymer, it took me about 2-3 hours maybe, probably closer to 2 to get all that. But it's all done. At least the majority of the building itself is done, and the inside is all geared up with everything that we need. Off camera, we'll move everything inside and put it away. Just kind of get settled into the new home, and then we can get making kibble, we can get making narcotics, and all different kinds of stuff, and better gear. Start getting some sort of an egg farm going. And yeah, we've taken a big step now. But anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy the episode, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Tell your friends about my misery on this godforsaken game. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.